Drunkenly Educated is a show where we answer all your science questions. We are always drunk on this show, so don't take anything we say or do as fact or opinion. We are just graduate students who decided to start a podcast to pay off our student loans. It's just for fun. Now relax, grab a drink with us, and listen responsibly.
Let's start the show first.
Hold on, no. I'm just thinking.
Do you know that song, like, Drift Away?
I'm sailing away.
No, the country one. Like, give me a beat, boy, and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll. No, it's called Drift Away.
Is it?
Yeah, that's called Drift Away. I've been having that song stuck in my head forever.
Now I have Come Sail Away stuck in my head.
Come sail away. Come sail away. Come and sail.
Man, that was many Filipino karaoke parties. They hated me.
Wait, how many Filipino karaoke parties have you been to?
It is a large number.
Why?
Why what?
Why Filipino karaoke parties?
I had a lot of Filipino friends.
Oh, I think that's why we're friends. Give me the whiskey or some hard LaCroix. I want to get drunk so I'll feel some joy in quarantine.
Oh, Bresky, that was awesome.
Should I just start with that?
I think we could.
Okay.
Hi, y'all.
What's up? I got it. Are we starting? Is that
Yes.
Is that the opening?
Yes.
Oh. Hi. We're very bored in quarantine.
Bored and teen.
Bored in teen.
Except for neither of us have been a teen in a very long time.
Fuck you. I was like a teen yesterday.
Oh.
I was 18 and then I turned 21.
But you're not 21.
No, I'm 25 now.
Ugh.
Oh, I know.
Old.
Anyway, you're listening to Drunkenly Educated.
The podcast where we get drunk and answer science questions. Some that you asked us. Some that we asked ourselves.
Some that we just found on the internet. But someone asked them.
Someone asked them somewhere.
These people exist.
Unfortunately, not anymore. Oh.
Did they all die?
Rip. Right. So, what's my name?
You're Kate.
The amnesiac Saba.
And I'm Anthony, the guy who apparently remembers everything Acuna. I'm sorry. I have 60 new emails I have to go through because the professor I'm working for has me proctoring an exam and every student has to email me their exam now.
Disgusting.
I hate it.
I know. It sounds awful.
Yeah, I know. You were there
I was there.
when I had to talk to literally all 66 of my students. Yeah.
That's really very unfortunate, and I'm sorry for you.
It's fine. But how's everyone else doing?
I assume that you guys are quite bored in quarantine, so you're really looking forward to this episode coming out.
I know, too bad it's not going to come out for another 2 weeks.
Oh, well, they don't know that.
They don't.
But hey.
Hopefully they'll survive by then.
You'll be alive. If you've made it this far, then you're going to keep going. You have a strong heart and body and immune system.
The coronavirus attacks the lungs.
And the coronavirus cannot attack your lungs because your lungs are also strong because you're not a chronic smoker. Sacre bleu.
I don't smoke.
Yeah, smoking's bad for you.
I ingest or inject all my drugs.
I really truly think that if I wasn't afraid of needles, I'd be a serious drug addict right now.
That's very concerning, just for you as a person.
Yeah, well, what isn't concerning? Hey, you want to hear some news?
Sure.
The Scripps Research Institute
did a little door.
Yeah, it's right next door to us. Did a little study on COVID-19, or as it's colloquially known, coronavirus, and discovered...
I thought you were going to say boomer doomer.
Not that. But they discovered that it has a natural origin. So it actually was something that came from nature itself, and it wasn't created in a Chinese laboratory for all you conspiracy theorists out there.
No, wasn't it some guy who ate bat soup and then got sick?
But people were saying that, oh, China made this to try to kill off their old population.
No.
But no.
They were going to die anyway. Which is
Nothing.
unfortunate, but gonna happen. Pollution in China is very bad.
Yeah, that's true. But what I was trying to say was, it was nothing nefarious. It's just the way that the world works. Because sometimes eating animals is dangerous. Which is why
Don't do it.
we should all
Don't do it.
become vegans.
I hate you. You know I can't. You've seen me try.
I have seen you try it. Took a total of 2 days and you gave up.
Yep. It's because of honey.
I eat honey.
Honey's not vegan.
That's okay. Bees need. There's a whole movie out there based on how the world would get fucked up if we didn't eat honey.
Is it the bee movie?
It is that movie.
Do you like jazz?
Smooth jazz?
Yeah.
Hey, Echo, play smooth jazz.
Don't, please. Oh no! Do you think the Amazon devices could pick up on like recorded stuff? So like if I went like, "Hey Alexa, buy 30 rolls of toilet paper," it would buy 30 rolls of toilet paper right now.
On someone else's Alexa?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Alexa.
Buy 75 cans of beans, please.
Yeah, so you could eat them over the sink while you cry.
Like you did on Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Am I a sad person?
No.
Is that all we have for news?
I think so. I mean,
everything's on the coronavirus
I'm doing
right
some
now.
fact checking. Of course, everything's on the coronavirus. I'm supposed to be reading a paper a day, like a scientific paper a day.
Oh,
And I'm reading coronavirus papers.
don't do those.
Why?
Just read stuff pertaining to your research.
Why would I do that?
Because it helps your research.
Yes, but also I would like to stay educated. And if I have to read a paper a day, then why wouldn't I read up on things that are relevant to the world right now? I can't do anything for research right now.
That's fair. Yeah, well, no, you can. I've seen people in your lab going in.
There's only like 2 people that should be going in. And it's Mom and Stripper Man.
Stripper man. He's cool. I found out the other day I wasn't on the essential persons list for my lab. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I was both kind of hurt by it, but also completely okay with it. But yeah, when I'm recording this, we're still in the midst of the coronavirus. Hopefully by this time the episode comes up, it's all gone now and life is returning to normal.
What are the odds?
8.
1, 2, 3,
4.
8. Hey!
Yeah.
Do you have any science questions?
Yeah. When will the world go back to normal? And how will that happen?
Okay, so first question is going to get answered after the second question.
Okay.
When will it happen? When people learn to self-isolate and stop dicking around all the time.
Yeah. Because apparently this week is like the week to be self-isolated.
Yeah. Because that's how we flatten that little bell curve.
Yeah, I've seen that bell curve on literally everything.
Yep. And when?
Tomorrow.
No, it's going to be at least a week
Listen,
or 2.
I'm out of toilet paper and need to wipe my ass.
Go to the grocery store.
They don't have any.
Buy some tissues.
They don't have those either.
Get some paper towels.
They might have those.
Yeah.
My next option is like the softest vegetable they have.
You could kale.
Kale. There's a bunch of kale. No one's touching kale in the apocalypse.
I have so much kale right now. Just kidding. I ate the rest of my kale today.
I was thinking like lettuce, iceberg. It's firm enough. That would work.
Romaine.
Spinach. Any leafy greens.
Some cabbage.
A banana.
What? Leafy green. Then you went to yellow.
But would a banana not work? And bananas can be green.
Banana.
Did you answer both questions?
Yes, I said it depends on how well people self-isolated, and then within the next couple of weeks if people do it well.
Weeks? I'm tired of being home. It's only been a day.
Go swimming.
Yeah, no. That pool's so gross. So let's say this thing doesn't last just a couple more weeks. What if it lasts forever and humans go extinct? What species will take over Earth after humans are wiped out by the coronavirus?
Dolphins.
Why dolphins?
Because dolphins are smart.
Yeah, but I don't think they'll know that we're gone.
You don't think dolphins will notice, oh, these dickheads aren't making me do tricks in the SeaWorld pool anymore.
Well, those ones would notice, but like, are they just going to decide to leave, like get out of there?
Yeah, they just do a big heckin' jump.
Big jump?
They can also do sonar, so they go... and then the other
people are
dolphins
gone.
know people are gone.
I don't think that's how sonar works. No, but I don't think that's how sonar works. That's not like telepathy. I feel like birds have a good shot.
Birds are just government drones.
Can we talk about that for a minute? Like, when did that theory come up?
That I don't see. The only thing that concerns me about the thing that you just said is the fact that you use the word theory when in fact it's a proven thing
proof that birds don't
birds
exist.
are government drones and they don't exist, except for chickens, because chickens exist because we have eggs. But also maybe the chickens are also government drones
What if eggs
that
are
are programmed to lay eggs that are actually little like what are those things called? Nanobots.
So we eat them, and then the government can control us through eggs.
That was a stunning realization. Good thing I'm vegan.
I had 4 eggs today.
God damn. Those bots are really controlling
Yeah,
you.
I don't know which movements are mine or not. Birds are real.
Maybe some birds. Pigeons, definitely not real. Seagulls, about 3/4 of them
Those are
are
controlled
not
by
real.
Yeah, those are controlled by the Navy. Pigeons are controlled by the Army. Mm-hmm. Air Force, I don't know who controls. I don't know.
Eagles.
Eagles.
Eagles are definitely drones.
Eagles, pigeons, and seagulls. But you see birds. Actually, no, you don't see birds in the rain.
I see no holes in my theory.
Have you ever tried to catch a bird? See what's inside?
I've held a hummingbird before.
No, those are real.
Yeah,
Or are they?
they are. He went bzzz. And I was like, okay.
Bzzz, like a robot
Like
with
a
a robot.
Oh no. I held a robot. This is really concerning. I don't like this train of thought. Let's move on
Are
before I
squirrels
psych
real?
myself out. I don't like squirrels. I feel like chipmunks are real. Squirrels are not.
Squirrels are government. All right.
Because I only ever see them in parks. So they're surveilling us.
Birds, squirrels, fish. Fish are real. Okay.
So what do you think will take over the earth?
Birds.
Birds are drones.
No, if they were real, birds would have a great shot at taking over. Because they've already acclimated to like human society,
Okay.
and they know how, like, crows know how to work things. They'll figure, like, they're smart creatures. And they'll figure how to use our technology quite easily, or with some time. But I think they could figure it out. Dolphins, they got the water. They're fine with the water.
Birds don't have opposable thumbs. How are they going to use our technology?
They have beaks. It's weird that I could hear that. I don't like that.
Sorry, you guys. I was just mostly doing the chomping to annoy Anthony.
I forgot my name for a second.
However, I didn't mean to chomp into your ears.
Yeah, what do you think?
I just told you I thought the
Dolphins?
dolphins would
Really,
take over the
dolphins?
earth. Yeah.
Birds can take out dolphins any day.
Birds suck.
So do dolphins.
No.
No?
Dolphins blow.
Because they got the hole?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. So before anesthesia was founded, what did doctors use to help you relax before surgery?
A hammer.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, normally before surgery, if they didn't have anesthesia, like old time doctors, like the plague doctors, they would just knock you the fuck out, and then probably cut off your leg or something.
I thought they would just give you a bunch of alk and then make you bite down on a belt so that no one else had to hear you scream.
Alcohol would work too.
Yeah.
But also I feel like a hammer would also work.
You could do serious brain damage with a hammer.
They didn't know about that back then.
They were just like, thonk.
Yeah. As long as he wakes up, he's good.
Sleepy boy baby.
Most of the time they didn't wake up though.
Of course they didn't wake up. You knocked them over the head with a hammer and sawed their leg off.
Yeah, and then they died from blood loss while they were passed out.
And also,
Trauma.
what's that thing called where like rust gets in your blood?
Oh, tetanus.
Tetanus. I feel like it's alk then belt.
Alk, belt, then hammer. Wait, why belt? Did they spank them? Oh no, to bite on it.
Yes. What? Get your kinks out of here.
My kinks can be wherever they want.
No, we all know that you're vanilla as heck.
Shouldn't let you see the results for that quiz.
I think it was very informative.
Well, I'm not going to say yours online.
Thank you. I really deeply appreciate that.
Because I know yours are a little bit more
Hey,
risky.
risque.
Risque.
Let's chill out for a second, okay?
I'm sure the people that need to know already do.
Yeah, more or less.
Oh. Can cloning help us achieve immortality?
Maybe immortality of your like genetic data, but not of you yourself, because your consciousness isn't tied to your genes. And the only thing that cloning does is replicate like your DNA.
But not your personality.
Yeah, because you yourself are a product of both nature and nurture. The coding that's inside your body and the way that you yourself as a human were fostered by your parents and your environment.
Oh, I wasn't that.
What?
What?
You weren't fostered?
No.
That's unfortunate.
I was raised in a house by myself.
I feel like there have also been papers written about that, like how children fare when they haven't been exposed. That's how you get those wolf children.
Yeah.
Like they wander out into the woods and wolves are like, look, a child. And they're like, yes, I am now a wolf.
Yeah, I was a wolf until I was about 13.
Shut up.
My teen years were wild because I lived with wolves.
It do be like that sometimes.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, the person could live. Wasn't that sheep? What was that sheep that was cloned? The one thing that was cloned.
Sheep.
Dolly the sheep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she didn't keep living.
I'm pretty sure the clone didn't last long either. Would you want to be cloned?
No. When I die, I want to die for good. I don't even want to be remembered. I just want to be out of here. I mean, I will be remembered.
Will you?
Because of course.
This podcast is so great, and probably whatever crimes you do.
Hey, we were going to leave that out.
I know. I know you have a plan for the next virus, the next pandemic. It's okay. I'm already working on a cure. It's our get-rich-quick scheme.
Was I with you when someone was comparing me to the devil on someone's shoulder? I was in lab the other day, and a guy in my lab was like, I just stole toilet paper. What do I do? Help. And I was sitting there like, who's that hurting? Like, of course, steal that toilet paper. And the other person was like, you got to put the toilet paper back. And yeah, I felt like I needed a costume. It's like, you're fine. Nothing bad's going to happen. Steal that toilet paper. I did not win.
You didn't?
They put the toilet paper back.
If you're stealing toilet paper, then you need toilet paper. The other option is that you just have a shitty bottom for a while. Like, you still need it.
A shitty bottom. Hey, that's me.
Your shitty bottom. Keep your kinks out of this.
That's not true. Hold on, wait. Anyway, cloning.
I feel like you're about to ask a very personal question.
No. I was just asking about cloning.
Cloning and shitty bottoms?
Toilet paper man. Mm-hmm. We all mess up.
I'd clone myself.
Would you?
Yeah, I'd want another one of me.
I wouldn't want another one of you.
Oh. Why? I'm great. I'm hilarious. Apparently I'm not. You're blinking a lot.
That's because my eyes are dry.
It's like my humor?
This is true. It's almost like drinking, I don't know, the Sahara Desert.
Oh.
Cloning can't help us achieve immortality because it's not really us that's getting cloned, right? It's just our DNA.
But if you could upload your consciousness to a computer, that would work.
That's a whole separate thing, and I don't want to talk about it because computers scare me.
Well, yeah, you keep stepping on them.
That was one time. My computer is glitching again.
The fuck did you do to it?
I didn't do anything to it. I took very good care of it.
I don't believe you.
Is this a good way to colonize new planets? Futures send out AI robots with human birthing machines to birth babies on new planets. Maybe even change babies' DNA to be more suitable for those planets' environment. Just a thought.
No.
This is a horrible idea.
First, okay, once we get to Mars, first thing we do, send babies. Those babies will just figure it out there.
I feel like this goes back to the raised by wolves thing.
Yeah, but there's no wolves on Mars.
There's Martians. So would those babies really be human?
The government doesn't want us to know that. What if there's birds on Mars?
Oh my God.
What if the government already put birds on Mars?
That's a horrifying concept. I don't think there's birds on Mars. We would have seen them by now.
How? We don't.
I have eyes on Mars.
We don't.
I have eyes on Mars.
You have eyes on Mars?
I have eyes on Mars.
I feel like babies wouldn't do too well on Mars.
Babies would literally die without mothers. So if we just sent babies there.
What if they send moms?
With the babies? What if the robots are the baby moms?
No babies.
Just the moms.
Just the moms.
But
I feel like
are the moms already pregnant?
No.
How do they?
I don't know. They just take moms and just send them. I feel like moms could do it.
Moms can do anything.
Yeah, like colonize Mars.
I support that.
Just send moms up there, and then they'll figure it out how to colonize. Yeah,
of course they will.
They'll breed somehow.
I really am super into the concept of female cloning. So like just like without men, we just clone ourselves because we could do that. That'd be pretty cool.
Are you going to clone yourself and then birth yourself?
I'm not going to say yes.
Have people done that? I feel like that's unethical.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I feel like doctors wouldn't allow that.
I don't think people have done it, but there are definitely species out there that just like only have females and they just clone. That's cool as shit.
Would you do that? Can you do that? Can you?
I would really. Can you imagine me raising a little me?
It'd be an entirely new, different type of fucked up, but yeah.
Hey! I'm doing great out here.
You're doing fine, but whatever you raise.
Whatever I raise?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
But yeah, you should give birth to yourself.
I don't want to give birth.
Then you should test tube baby yourself. You still have to give birth to the test tube baby.
I really want to hold a baby.
And that baby is you?
Next question.
Is there a good way to... I just read this. How could evolution happen in only the 6,000 years the Earth has existed?
Well, you fucker. The Earth has existed for billions of years. Literally billions of years. So...
You're wrong there. Are we going to answer the question?
I mean, we could, but there's already such a great logical flaw in it.
I mean, evolution takes time over many generations.
This is true. So things that have a really short, like, generational gap. So like flies, they birth and they keep going really, really quickly. Evolution can happen within like months, years for those
years.
people. So like, but for humans who have such a long gestational time and lifespan, evolution happens a little bit slowly.
I feel like we should die quicker.
Humans?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just take away restrooms and sanitary stuff and also showering. Let's just like let human waste run in the streets. And then we'll probably only live till we're about like 40 if we're lucky.
And do we want to live past 40 anyway?
I don't.
Same.
I have ink in my skin and that's not going to age well.
Probably should have thought of that before you got the ink.
Oh, I did.
Oh.
I thought, this tattoo isn't going to age well. And then I thought, am I going to age? Nope.
Checking the fuck out once I hit 50.
Hello.
Yeah, I do plan to do the same. I'm technically halfway done with my life right now. Midlife crisis.
Wow.
I know.
Craziness.
Hopefully the last half is it's like a home stretch. It just gets better from here, but the way the year is looking, it's not turning out that way. I know, I got real depressing right there. I know, yeah.
Here, I'll cheer you up. Womp.
I hate that worked.
Yeah. I'm pretty good. Anyway, evolution. Evolution happens just like all the time because our genomes are constantly adjusting to the environment and making us more fit to survive in the places that we're in. The Earth has been around for billions of years, not 6,000. So maybe like stop reading poetic literature as actual science and just like pick up a news article once in a while. Or take a science class.
Yeah.
Step outside, but 6 feet away from other people because coronavirus.
Yeah. But nah. By the time this episode comes out, it'll all be in the past. I'm gonna keep saying that as the hope.
Fingers crossed.
Because I can't stand the coronavirus anymore.
I can.
You can?
She's become one of my best friends.
Really? Just because she canceled all your plans?
Yeah. That's the best thing that anyone could possibly do for me.
What?
I have a question for you.
Yeah. Is this the last question?
No, there's another one after this.
Oh, yeah.
How is it conceivable that we know more about black holes, white dwarfs, protostars, nebulas, etc., but don't know a thing about COVID-19?
Well, COVID-19 is a new thing that came out around January. What's the scientific term for it? Begins with an N. It's not the word new. Novel. It's a novel strain of the coronavirus. So it's very understandable that we don't know much about it, seeing as how the other things that you said, black holes, white dwarfs, protostars, have been there for thousands of years. And we could just look at them. It's great. Mm-hmm. COVID-19 happened January.
There's been less time for us to study this thing.
But
well,
also
we've been looking at black holes for years.
Yeah. But also we found out a lot about COVID-19 relatively quickly.
Yeah, we know a shit ton I was reading articles on PubMed today. There's a lot of stuff out there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not a lot of stuff compared to like things like lactate dehydrogenase or isocitrate.
Like other proteins in the body.
But we know some stuff.
I mean, we know where it binds. We know how COVID-19 works. We know how it binds. We know what receptors it hits. We just have to find drugs that target those and make them inhibit COVID-19. It's fine.
It'll be chill.
Yeah.
Don't sweat it, you guys. Scientists are on it.
Yeah. Unless we get kicked out of our labs.
In which case, we are not on it. And the only thing that we are on is alcoholism
And drugs.
and drugs.
I mean, you should still stay. Even though we do got it, you should still stay inside.
Because we do know some things about COVID-19 and we know that it spreads
And it kills people.
and it kills people. So just like be safe.
You know, if we do get a cure or a vaccine for COVID-19, it's going to be incredibly like rushed, and it's not going to go through like
Proper testing.
yeah. So in like 20 years, when people who do get the vaccine or whatever form of treatment that they come up with might have some pretty bad health effects.
It could be rough.
Yeah,
But hey, we'll know
we'll see that
eventually.
Yeah.
I love history because right now we're in the thick of it. But later there'll be like history textbooks that are like, and they did this, and this is the part where they fucked up.
And they're going to call this generation the Zoomers because everyone's on Zoom now. But we were calling them Zoomers before it even happened.
We predicted this. This is insanity.
But it's wild. It's a wild time. We're living through history. It sucks.
It sucks.
I wish we weren't.
History is the fucking worst.
Is there anything good that happened in history? No, it's just war, death, and sadness.
Someone somewhere decided that it'd be a good idea to take these really dark, not great tasting cocoa beans and turn them into this magical motherfucker called chocolate.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah. And then someone took a similar bean, grounded it up, and made bean soup out of it. And now we got coffee.
And aren't we so glad?
I hate coffee.
I think I might have an addiction.
Yeah. To alcohol or coffee.
No comment. All right, kitties. We've had a lot of fun with you here today in this place and time.
With you, in your head, through your ear holes.
In your brain, interpreting our mouth signals as information. So if you liked this episode, which we would not blame you if you didn't, but if you
Why?
do not, then we also hate you. Then give us a follow on Twitter or Instagram or TikTok now, because I made one of those because I'm bored as heck. There's no videos on it yet, but hey,
Because you keep making them and then not posting
stay
them.
tuned. At Drunkenly Edu, you can find us anywhere your heart desires.
Literally anywhere. Just Google us and you'll find it.
Yeah, you can Google anything and you'll find it.
Except the love of my life.
Oh.
Anyway.
If you have any questions about science that you think that we'd be uniquely qualified to answer,
Which we are for all questions of science.
and any question about anything ever,
Yeah, we're experts.
in every single field,
Yeah, except speaking.
except for English. Yeah.
Because we don't need that anyway.
Because who needs that?
Yeah.
Really, truly.
Kate speaks German half the time.
And I'm really sorry. I'm desperately sorry about that. But right, if you have any questions, then shoot them at us because we would love to answer anything that you got.
Our next episode will come up on... Actually, no. Jeez. The next episode comes up on April 20th.
Holy moly. We're on top of shit.
We are on top of shit.
But hey,
I don't
while
know
we're
if-
on top of shit,
Should I read the last question?
you should do that.
Hell yeah. What species will take over... No, I already read that.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
Oh,
I did.
yes, you did. Fuck, you read my last question. You idiot.
Did we read all the questions?
Yes, because you read my last question.
I read that question first.
I was saving that one.
Oh no, we
I
made a terrible mistake.
Cannot believe
We can't end the
you.
podcast now.
I have a question.
What's your question?
How is it possible that Anthony is such a fucking dumbass? And we leave you with that today as we go about our lives.
Oh, it's going to be our most responded to question.
I can't wait.
All right.
It's been real, you
Stay
guys.
safe out there, everyone.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.